What's happening, guys? Saf-T-Liner C2 here. Who was it? I think it was Big B Robinson. He comments on the video and he's like, you should totally do a face cam. And I'm like, really? Really? As if you actually want to see my face. So, I guess we'll do a couple. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, I've never really, that's just a little more setup for me, but whatever. So, have you guys ever been caught off guard and how should I say this? Oh, look at one of the new features of 0.4.6. It automatically stops your truck or vehicle whenever you're not going, which is awesome. That's with the night build, that is. Um, so, um, also I know that part of the screen is cut off over here, or I don't know what side it's on, but part of the screen is cut off. That's because OBS is being kind of stupid. So, yeah. Okay, back to what I was saying. Have you ever received a compliment when you weren't paying attention? Because that happened to me yesterday. One of my friends, he was talking to me and he's like, I'm bored. Let's do something. Okay, whatever. I haven't eaten lunch. Let's go to Taco Bell, because, who doesn't like Taco Bell? Um, so I go to Taco Bell, and it's been a while since I've been there. Um, and the thing about this Taco Bell is that they're always getting new employees, whether that be because the employees realize that I don't want to work at Taco Bell for the rest of my life, so I better go apply somewhere else, or the fact that they just can't make that great of tacos. One of those two reasons. So they're always getting new employees. There are very few times where I'll go there and see the same employee that I saw, 2 weeks ago or whatever. So everyone in there I had never seen before. And I go up to the register. He's like, how can I help you? And I'm like, okay, I'll have a beef quesarito, 2 hard tacos, and a drink. And this guy he has a blank stare the whole time. I'm just like, I didn't really care. I was just hungry and wanted some food. But he looks at me after I order, and he's like, a beef quesarito? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I didn't expect that voice to come out of you. And I'm like, what does that have to do with my beef quesarito and 2 hard tacos? I'm just like, man, really? I mean, here's the thing. I've gotten probably hundreds at this point. I'm serious. Of people say, oh, you something along the lines of, your voice is really good, or I've heard you have a radio voice, or, stuff like that. And it did catch me off guard. But this guy, he said that, and he's like, I was honestly surprised that you, probably being 17, no, I'm 18, had a voice that deep, and I wasn't actually really paying attention. Can you repeat the order? And I'm just like, okay then. Because I get these things, like I said, I get the compliments every now and then about the voice, and it's just like, okay, thank you. And I mean, like, I've used it to my advantage at some points, like, not really used it to my advantage. What am I saying? Like, I've announced stuff, and I think I did a whole video on one of my little gigs last year or the year before. I don't know. I think would have been this time last year, actually. Maybe a little bit. Maybe April 2015. I don't know. And, you know, stuff like that. But here's the thing. Here's one thing that was really interesting. I don't know how that guy was able to not catch my 4 things that I got. A beef quesarito, 2 hard tacos, and a drink. And as I was eating, there's a guy there's this other guy who is changing, or he's taking the trash out of the trash can, putting a new trash bag in while he's taking an order. And he remembered the whole order, and it was a long order. And I'm just like, so how does this guy remember this whole order, and this guy couldn't remember 4 things because I was talking weird to him, you know? it was interesting, but it made my day. It was good to hear a compliment, you know? So, yeah. I'm driving the HDX, as I'm sure you were able to figure out. Actually, I don't have... Which one is it? What are the controls for this? What is it? I'm gonna figure it out. What are they? Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. We're at 33 Neo. Let's see. By the time this video is going up, my camp is probably going to be either about done or already done, and I'm about a week out, and I'm freaking out because I'm still not done with stuff, but instead I'm here recording videos. Oh my gosh, you don't know like how I don't want to say scared, because I mean I've been doing this for a couple years. I know what to expect and whatnot. But you know what? Come to think of it, I am a little bit scared because what the heck is that? Why? Okay then. Because I ordered something and it still hasn't come in, and I'm afraid that if it won't come in by next week, because that's kind of important. I need to check the shipping on that. I'll have to do that real quick. Well, not right now, but after this video's done, because that's kind of important. But yeah, I have to make a bunch of posters and everything. I'll get it done. And then I'm getting dragged into more stuff, you know? It's just like, I don't care. You can, I'm more than willing to help with the stuff. But, you know. Left and right, here I go, you know? What was I gonna say? I had 2 things on my mind. I remember one of them. I don't remember what else I was gonna say. It'll come to me. So, I got a offer from a family friend, and she said, "Hey, we're going out of town for Memorial Day weekend, and we just want." They're leaving the kids there, but the kids are older. You know, I think one of them is 16 and one of them's 14, so they're both, you know, they're both older. And she's just like, I don't feel, you know, secure not having a licensed driver there. So if you could just sleep at our house for 3 days, I'll pay you $200 for it. And I'm just like, bro, yes, I'm getting paid to sleep. I mean, yes, of course I'll take it. So, let's see. I just had what I was gonna say, the other thing that I had forgotten, but I just forgot it again. I don't know. I'm thinking of streaming later, doing a couple-hour live stream. I don't have anything to do today, but I probably should. work on my stuff, because that's probably important. That is important. And it's almost done. It's just like there's stuff that I've been pushing off that I know I don't want to do that I'm gonna have to do sooner or later, and I should do it sooner so then I can get everything else done. Because I mean, I have a week and a couple days. I'm so, whew, you guys don't even know the pressure that's on me right now. It's like, I got this. You see, and whether or not I say I am, this is going to be my final program, like the one that I'm going to do next year and the year after, or, you know, whatever. Because I don't want to change it again, because I've changed it up every single year, and I think I finally found one that will be good, hopefully. So, then again, I said that last year and the year before. I said that the 2 previous years. I was like, this is going to be the one that I stick with for the next however long I do this, and blah, blah, blah. But there's always something that doesn't seem to work out. So I changed it up majorly this year, so that I think that, because there were some things last year where I was just like, I don't like this at all. I mean, I don't know how the kids think that this is going to be fun. And I mean, I talk to these kids and they're like, so what did you like and what didn't you like? And they're like, oh, we didn't like this and this. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I thought so, because I didn't enjoy making it either. So you have to think in the mindset of, you know, these people, and that can be really hard, especially if you know, it's hard to think in the mindset of 70 other people, and I try and make it so that all 70 something people are gonna, you know, have a good time, but I can't always guarantee that, because, you know, one person's definition is different from the others. So, yeah. But I think this year we're going to do a lot of hands-on stuff, and, you know, I'm not lecturing. I'm kind of lecturing, but I'm kind of not. But with these little lectures that I'm doing, there's going to be hands-on stuff, and where I'm going to try and incorporate like some sort of game in there, but I still haven't figured those out yet. So, you know, I really just, I write down a program, I print out a couple things, and I don't follow it at all. I just wing it most of the time, and it works out much better than if I actually went with what I wrote down. I don't know how that works. It just does. It just works a lot better that way, so. Let's see. I have a bunch of videos I need to render. I have like 4 videos, including this one that I'll have to render and start uploading. Why am I not in that lane? Where's my water? Okay, so I think after I record this, I'm going to render it, and then I'm going to work, and I'm going to try and finish one thing, just one thing, that I haven't finished with camp. I don't care what one thing it is. I'm going to find it, I'm going to research it, I'm going to make it, I'm going to do whatever I need to do, and I'm going to finish it. Seems like a decent goal. 1 object a day, 1 or 2 objects a day. I think I can do that. I don't know how much stuff I have to do. It'll probably have to be like 2 or 3 a day. The posters are going to be easy. It's just like printing it out and putting everything where I want it and you know, typing out all the information that I want on the, you know, that's not stuff I need to worry about. I'm just just talking about it's getting me more nervous. Like, you know, I keep on getting more and more pressure put on me, just realizing that this is in a week and a half, you know, and it doesn't seem like it. It still seems like it's you know, a month away, but it's really not. It's a week and a half away. Oh my gosh. Whew. Don't procrastinate, kids. Don't do it. That's coming from the procrastination expert. Whoa, my lord. I hate this bridge. Come on, Nishan. Okay, I really need to do an edited video. Like an actual decent looking edited. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that. Oh my gosh. um well, that screwed up the bus. Nah, but I have a couple ideas of what I want to do. It's just that I haven't done them yet. But editing these videos, that can be a lot of fun. They're just challenging sometimes. Time consuming, I've said multiple times. Yeah, we're going out to the airport. Like, I edited a video for that ROR guy's channel on how to get night build. And I mean, even that, I mean, his was a little bit harder because he recorded video and audio separately. So I had to line up everything to make it like match, and then I realized that there wasn't enough video to go with the audio that he had. So that made it even harder. And you know, that even that it turned out to be an almost 6-minute video. That took me probably 3 hours to do, putting all the time together, because I worked on it in little bits, you know, here and there. I worked on it for about an hour straight at one point. Oh my gosh. You see, I used one hand to go forward and then the other hand to steer, and I put the hand to steer on one of the paddle shifters, and I just steer with that. So if you ever wonder why I don't fully turn, it's because it's hard to fully turn with the paddle shifter. I mean, I could drive like this, but it's just not very comfortable. I'd much rather, you know, drive the other way that I have been doing. But this way it'll make it look better. How long is this video? I don't know. I remember looking at the time that I started this video, but I don't remember what time it was. Come to think of it, I actually have another video that I need to make. I forgot about that when I was going to record it a couple days ago, but I never did. So maybe I'll do that later today. I mean, I guess I will, after I finish this other thing that I said I would work on. So I'll need to record video, and then I'll need to record audio for it after. Which that's not going to be too hard, but you know, just finding where I want to line everything up and making sure that I have enough video footage and, you know, this and that, you know, that can take up time sometimes. So, and I don't know how long I'm going to make this video either, probably 7 to 10 minutes, 5 to 7, I don't know. Maybe I'll record audio first so I know how long I have, you know, how much I want to talk, or how much I need to record. That's probably a better idea. You know what I just realized? I realized that the list of stuff... Oh, my lord. This is why you don't want Nishan's maps. No, but I just realized that I made a list of everything that I need to do for the camp. I wrote down what exactly I need to do. And I realized that it's at my dad's house, and I don't particularly want to drive over there just to get it. But I kind of should. I remember most of the stuff that I need to do, but, you know. So, I'll figure it out. All of my supplies are over there anyway. I think I have everything that I need to work on here. Stuff like that never ceases to amaze me. Like, you know. Wow, look at those on-point flares. Look at how good those are. Look at how good those are. Good job, Grayson. 10 out of 10. Oh my gosh, I can't even drive. Alright. I better go work on my stuff. Maybe I'll stream later. Alright, yeah, so. Oh, I just realized that whenever you turn the bus on and off, that'll automatically go on and off. Huh, interesting. Wonder. Yeah, okay, huh. Cool. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe right down here. It's a magical red button that says you're now subscribed to Saf-T-Liner C2. Make sure you comment up here, down here, over here, or over here. I don't know where they put it, I don't care where they put it. Make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, or no more face cam. And make sure you also share this video with a friend. Show it to your mom, show it to your dad, show it to a guy in a random street. I don't care, don't get raped. So yeah guys, that is pretty much it, and thanks for watching.